Champaign, Illinois, home to the Fighting Illini, and the fans clad in orange and blue are more than ready for this one. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the NC State Wolfpack, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Illinois Fighting Illini. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And he's coming out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So Illinois' offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. Like, I'm excited about this new era of football. Like, we're seeing better tackling, and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple of years ago. And this defense is fun to watch. Fun to watch them on tape. Fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in, and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Coming into the game, the defense talked about, man, they really wanted to get to this quarterback. Well, it didn't take long. 2 plays in, they get to him, and they get the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Got his man down the middle. Turning it on. Gets the job done on 3rd down as he gets it to the 25 before he's brought down. Illinois picked up the 1st down. Now here they come again. Gives it on the option. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Well, the Big Ten has expanded with this massive continent-wide geographical footprint. The Big 12 has been really shrewd in positioning and maneuvering for survival, and they look for opportunities to win on the field like they'll have today.
Yeah, and the Big Ten's kind of taking what the Big Ten wants and expanding and not really worried about anybody else. So if I'm the Big 12, I'm like, yeah, you ain't worried about me, but you're going to worry about me today and on the field, and I can make a statement and prove to some of the true blue bloods in the Big Ten.
I just love the stylistic matchup in this one, too, right? You think about the Big Ten running the football, defense, physical, and then Big 12, wide open, up-tempo, air raid offense. This one's going to be fun.
Illinois moving it quickly down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the big fella. Stopped just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Finds his man. It's 4. Just discarding tacklers, punching and grinding his way to the 23. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Wants to throw. It's Winfield. Pressure coming. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Between the uprights, it's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
The Wolfpack offense comes out, and they'll go on the attack for the 1st time today. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one...
Wide open spaces. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
From inside the 40 at the 37, it's 1st down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wilson will throw. Snagged in the middle, it's Gibson. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. That's the end of the period. It's Illinois with the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. First play of the period, 1st down here. From the red zone, looking for a space. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. It's complete to the left. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. NC State will line up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
There is nowhere to run and nowhere to hide on these situations. You know the physical ground game comes into play inside the 5-yard line, and they match the intensity. Nice job.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Quarterback now has to make sure his guys are dialed in. He can't make any more mistakes. Giving up a negative play on 2nd down by the goal line. You've got to be really smart with this football.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He's going for the goal line. They rode their running back, but he could not make it. It'll be 4th down.
Well, it was a great effort throwing to the running back that time. He was almost able to get in on 3rd down. The defense makes the stop. Now it's decision time. 4th, you're very close to the goal line. You've got this running back in the back.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
When you get down here in the red zone, when you get close to the end zone, and you get goal-to-go situations, you've got to be physical, and I love teams that can run the football. They run the football, hand it to the running back. He does the rest, puts it in the end zone.
Coming out with it, it's Braswell. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Illinois offense returns to the field. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. Off play action on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's 4. How about the power there to get it across the 20 and up to the 21-yard line? Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Pickett. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the move. Nice move to pick up yardage. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Illinois can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. They give it to him again. Knocked down at the 47. It's a 5-yard gain and enough to move the chains.
And nice job on second down. Maybe you're expecting a pass, but sticking the run in there, catching them off balance a little bit, getting a big gain, getting the first down.
It's a reverse. Outstanding work by this defense, reading their keys, staying at home, and knocking him down for a loss.
Nice job by this defense staying home, not getting fooled. When the ball goes away from me, I don't just chase blindly across the field. They see the reverse, and I love the speed, the close, and the tackle. They get a tackle for a loss on that gadget-type play.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They'll have to get it to the 37 on third down. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. They'll have to get it to the 37 on third down. To the air, it's Winfield. Time to take a shot. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
As someone once said, from way downtown, bang, outside of 60 yards.
You can count on one hand how many kickers in college football today can make that kick. That guy's one of them.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds, and this offense trying to put something together. NC State a lot of freedom to do anything here on 2nd and inches. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. NC State quick to the line. Might be calling a hot route. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Smith. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Wilson to pass. Steps away to find some room. Got rid of it just in time. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They just keep firing. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Smith. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He slings it deep to the left. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
The official says no good. And guys, after the miss, the lead is still 1.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink. When you knock it off the crossbar, those are the ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
Fires to the tight end. They get him out of bounds. Couple yards short of midfield. And this offense is rolling. Ripped off a chunk on the opening play of this drive. Now it's first down from the 48.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
This is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
Illinois coming out with a 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Winfield. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
He's going to fire deep. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
He works his way to the 35-yard line, but that's not enough to move the chains, and now a decision to be made on 4th down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking to take a shot. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Takes it the other way. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been taking in a magnificent scene there today in Champaign.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going. There he goes! They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it. At this point, that looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
He'll pull it down. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Got a man. It's Jones. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. Wilson will throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
This this offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
And that's a picture-perfect start for this defense. To start the second half now, your team's got the lead. You get to stop right away, get the ball right back to your offense to try to expand this lead. Nice start to the second half.
The kick is on its way. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Pulls it in. It's Ford. Oh, he's got some space. Bulldozes his way through. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. That last big play, one that can really jumpstart a drive. It's 1st and 10 from the 47. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working, ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
He's got the tight end. Good pickup, but a little bit short of the sticks. Illinois now staring at a 3rd and short. Rides the back and leaves it. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Wolfpack with a lot of options on 2nd and short. Using his legs, it's Smothers. NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. Wilson to pass. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. This will be a 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. The Illinois offense returns to the field. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Man, oh man, these offenses just haven't been able to find any room to get things going, David.
And to quote the great philosopher, Reese Davis, this is very ungood. Just nothing working for this offense, Palmer. They got to find something.
Well, the plays look good against the scout team during the week in practice, but they have just not been able to find a rhythm against this defense today.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit.
Breaks into the open. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Working that left side now. Open space at the 25. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So 1st down will open up the final period. The give on the option. Nice move to keep running. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. So this offense with an opportunity to put this game in a hammerlock if they can score and bleed the clock. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Can the defense stop him again on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, looking for the score. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
Try to barge their way in. He's not going to get there, and this defense really needed a stop like that. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. Now it'll take a touchdown to beat him, a 5-point lead here in the 4th.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. The give from the gun. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
NC State might think about going for a big one on 2nd and short. Quarterback adapting. He'll pull it down and run. Crosses the 45. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Touchdown, North Carolina State! They move on top here in the 4th.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with a QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice.
Looking, trying to escape, cannot. The sack warrants the 2-point try. Fielded in the end zone. It's Braswell. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical in this one.
They'll stop him just short of the 1st down marker on the screen.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Wilson will throw. Quarterback now breaking the field. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Just a 1-yard gain leaves him with 3rd and 9. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Smith. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
And what a big conversion by the offense there. With the lead late, you're just trying to stay on the field and bleed the clock. At this point, it's tick, 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 tick. Let's run this clock down as low as we can before we snap.
Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Finds the tight end. Turning it on! Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. NC State with the 1st and 10 here. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. Out of the gun, the inside give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, NC State.
It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power, a 46-yarder from the left. That is no good. And the lead remains at 1 after the miss.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Rush is on him. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays.